Stranger Things Season 5 is officially on the way. The new episodes may not have started filming yet, but we still have some idea about what to expect in the next chapter of Netflix's world-dominating series. Creators Matt and Ross Duffer, known as the Duffer Brothers, have already hinted that a time jump is likely to feature, which makes sense considering the young actors' growth spurts. Meanwhile, executive producer Sean Levy has opened up about not wanting the series to outstay its welcome, suggesting that a bold, satisfying ending is on the horizon. "We don't want to be one of those shows that is flailing while it searches for a way to stick the landing," he said. "We really want to stick the landing." Season 4 saw our Hawkins heroes face off against Vecna, a powerful enemy who has a complicated history with Eleven and Dr. Martin Brenner. The battle proved one of their most challenging yet, and will carry over into Season 5. And while there's no exact Stranger Things Season 5 release date just yet, we can use our knowledge of previous seasons to work out when new episodes could arrive. For more, check out our guide to the Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2 ending. Word of caution, friends don't lie, and they also don't knowingly ruin things, so if you've yet to watch Stranger Things 4, click away and come back at a later date. There are some major spoilers below. Scroll on, fellow nerds, to catch up. Stranger Things Season 5 release date. Considering how Stranger Things Season 5 has yet to start filming, it's safe to assume we've got a little bit of a wait before the next chapter arrives. Due to COVID-related shutdowns, Season 4 wrapped filming in September 2021, having originally kicked off production in February 2020, and the first 7 episodes were not released until May 2022, 8 months after filming finished. Pre-pandemic, each season has typically taken around 6 to 7 months to shoot. Factor in lengthy VFX post-production work, and it takes well over a year to complete a season from start to finish. We would therefore estimate that Stranger Things Season 5 won't come out until late 2023 at the very earliest. Realistically, though, the new season will probably drop in 2024. Seasons 2 and 3 were almost 2 years apart, and that was before coronavirus disrupted things, so we know the Duffers aren't afraid to test our patience. As this is the final season, they're probably going to want to go big too, meaning that Season 5 could possibly take even longer. We'll continue to update this piece when filming starts. Is Stranger Things Season 5 the final season? In terms of Eleven, her friends at Hawkins, and the Upside Down, Stranger Things Season 5 will be the last chapter in this story, but that doesn't mean it's the last Netflix series that will be set in the Stranger Things universe. When announcing the looming end of the Netflix show, the Duffer Brothers hinted at a potential spin-off series. There are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. We haven't told anyone the idea yet, much less written it, they added later on. We think everyone, including Netflix, will be surprised when they hear the concept, because it's very different. Somehow, Finn Wilford, who is one crazy smart kid, correctly guessed what it was going to be about. But aside from Finn, no one else knows. Stranger Things Season 5 plot. For now, the Stranger Things Season 5 plot is firmly under wraps, but the Duffer Brothers have teased that they have the whole series' conclusion pretty firmly mapped out. "We know what the ending is," Matt Duffer previously said during an interview with SFX. "It's conceivable that it changes, but I think it's unlikely, because it's one of those endings that just feels, and has always felt, right. It also feels sort of inevitable. Then when you come up with it, you're like, oh yeah, well, that is absolutely what has to be." Advertisement. "We're introducing new stuff, but we're also tightening and wrapping up in a certain direction," David Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper, said while promoting Season 4. "To make it have a clear, clean, specific, and definite ending at some point, which I can't really talk about." Season 4 concluded with every group, in Nevada, Hawkins, and Russia, respectively, somewhat unknowingly teaming up to take down Vecna. While Max baits his subconscious at the Creel house, Robin, Steve, and Nancy set fire to his defenseless physical form in the Upside Down. Elsewhere, Mike and Will dunk Eleven in a makeshift sensory deprivation tank, and her mind finds its way to Max to assist her in facing off against the big bad. But as Will states towards the end of Episode 9, Vecna is far from defeated. "Now that I'm back, in Hawkins, I can feel him. And he's hurt, he's hurting, but he's still alive. It's strange knowing now who it was this whole time. But I can still remember what he thinks, and how he thinks. He's not gonna stop, ever, not until he's taken everything. Everyone. We have to kill him," he solemnly tells Mike. 5 is just going to be pedal to the metal from the opening scene, Ross Duffer told the WRAP, opens a new tab, hinting that whatever happens, it's going to be emotional. I saw executives crying who I've never seen cry before, and it was wild. In recent weeks, fans have been theorizing as to what might happen in the fifth and final chapter. We suspect that time travel might factor in a big way, seeing as the Upside Down was revealed to be stuck in 1983. Stranger Things Season 5 cast. It's highly unlikely that any of the main cast members are going to split before Stranger Things wraps itself up for good, so it's expected that they're all set to return for Season 5. That means Millie Bobby Brown will be back as Eleven, Finn Wolford will reprise his role as Mike Wheeler, and Sadie Sink will be seen again as Max Mayfield. If she manages to make it out of her coma. Other actors almost certainly geared up to show their faces again include Caleb McLaughlin, Lucas Sinclair, Noah Schnapp, Will Byers, Gaten Matarazzo, Dustin Henderson, Mayu Hawk, Robin Buckley, Joe Keery, Steve Harrington, Natalia Dyer, Nancy Wheeler, Charlie Heaton, Jonathan Byers, Brett Gelman, Murray Bauman, David Harbour, Jim Hopper, and Winona Ryder, Joyce Byers. Joseph Quinn, who was introduced as Eddie Munson in Season 4, recently told the GUARDIAN, opens a new tab, that he'd love to see the leader of the Dungeons & Dragons loving Hellfire Club return in Season 5. "I'll be furious if they don't bring me back," he laughed. "I'd love to, if they'll have me." Given that the character was killed by a bunch of Demobits in Episode 9, though, we're not sure how likely that is. Let me put it this way, I know about Season 5. Take from that what you will. Jamie Campbell Bower, who plays Vecna Henry Creel I, said elsewhere.